All right, everybody, here we are at the Colony, wrapping up practice. Got about 2 minutes to go. Grab that last-minute snack, maybe a beverage. Get ready to watch the Wadsworth Grizzlies take on the Cuyahoga Falls Black Tigers.
Black Tigers.
Practice time is now over. If you could, please cycle your pin setters to first ball. At this time, we'd like to ask everybody to please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, Johnny, here we go.
Here we go.
Last minute preparations before we get this match underway. Highly anticipated, I think, for sure.
I think it is, because I think Wadsworth, I think Cuyahoga Falls lost one in the Suburban League already.
Yes, I was talking to Coach earlier, just before this match. I believe Cuyahoga Falls lost to Highland.
Wow.
And then I'm pretty sure that's what he said. They lost to Highland. Twinsburg. Okay, they lost to Twinsburg. Yeah, Twinsburg. And I believe
And we beat Twinsburg.
And you guys beat Twinsburg. Yeah, so there's...
1, 2, 3,
there's a lot going on here. Actually, from what I understand, Coach has some information that he didn't share with the kids as far as standings go, and guaranteed berth into the playoffs. So
nice.
Let's just hope that Grizzlies can get the job done here tonight at home. We'll see
you
where
don't
it
want
goes.
to tell some youngins that. They get
right.
excited.
Absolutely. So varsity only in action, no JV today for the boys or girls. So we're going to join the varsity boys. That's 1 through 4 today, and 7 through 10 we've got the girls. So it looks like they're getting ready to go. Hayden Molmaster are going to step up on lane 2 for the first shot for the Grizzlies. See what he's got. Pretty good shot there, 7-pin.
Right in the pocket. Ian starting on 4. He's going to bury 10 in the pit.
Nice shot by Ian Dave Duke. And first shot from Twinsburg. Leaves a 8-10.
Cuyahoga Falls. Cuyahoga Falls.
Or Cuyahoga Falls, yeah. Getting ahead of myself here a little bit.
Twinsburg was at the Muskingham Invitational.
Yeah.
They didn't make the cut. I was surprised. I thought they'd be up there towards the top with everybody. And just didn't make it.
Didn't pan out.
No.
So had a pretty good match here last night. You were MIA, but that's all right. Wadsworth jumped out to a huge lead there in the individual side. They a 246-pin lead going into Baker.
Oh, wow.
Nice shot by Nate there on lane 4. Girls, too, they jumped out to a big lead. I think they were 245 pins ahead after the first 2.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, it seems like whenever the boys do good, the girls do good, even at tournaments.
yeah, absolutely. So obviously hoping that they can keep that going today, keep that winning streak alive, undefeated here at home and on the road, 4-0.
Like to keep that.
Yeah, so it's always a different story. You know, we watch these guys to start off. A lot of strikes are being thrown in practice there. As soon as the lights come on, though,
that's
a whole different
game.
ball of wax, buddy. Tell you what.
Oil gets pushed around.
Yep. Saw some urethane out there early. Heard some chatter from the bowlers saying that they were bowling on wood. They thought that urethane was going to be the answer. What they don't know is what urethane does to this place. So
I do.
Yeah, right. It'll be interesting to see how things go today for sure. But hey, man, you know, the only way you learn is to get out there and do it. Yeah, absolutely.
What was that old game? Mousetrap? Roll your dice, move your mice. That's the game of Mousetrap.
Right. So Cuyahoga Falls goes Greek Church on the left lane, and then 3-6-7 on the right lane to start things off. Wadsworth showing them that, hey, you're going to come to our place and we're going to show you how it's done. We got nothing but strikes for Wadsworth on 3 and 4. Alex Espy stepping up on 3. It's like a pretty good shot there.
Yet another one.
Keeps that strike string going. That's what they need to step out on the lanes, get on that gas pedal, and don't look back.
Yeah, saw they were getting their pictures taken earlier.
What's that?
They were getting their pictures taken earlier.
Yeah, we've got the newspapers in town. So, like I said earlier, highly anticipated match. I think a lot going on. Nate Lyon misses a little bit right.
Should be an easy single pin spare.
Should be for him.
It's not a 7 or a 10, so.
Nope. Looks like he just kind of, I'm not sure if that was a miss or if his thought was to play a little more inside there, but ball just really never rounded the corner. Ian Damien goes a little bit light, leaves a 10 pin, so.
Nate picking up his spare. Hayden picking up his spare. See if Ian can follow suit. He says not a problem. Staying clean, staying clean. Caden on one. Ooh, just avoids the split. That was a good fall there at the end. Cuyahoga Falls answering back with another spare.
Yeah, it looks like they've kind of got away from the Red Circle Club. For anybody who's wondering what that is, it'd be splits. They've got 3 of them up there through almost 3 frames.
And that is not the kind you stretch for.
No. Wadsworth, like I said, they're jumping out to a quick start there. They're clean through 3. 2 spares, the rest strikes. Pretty good look for them, 1 and 2. Pretty close over there so far. See 1 open on that pair. Looks like Cuyahoga Falls.
Hayden buried 10 again. Good ball.
Pretty good shot by Hayden. Kind of overthrew that one a little bit on lane 1. He leaves the rail. We talked about that. 136.
That's right. You nicknamed that last week.
Yeah,
the week before.
The rail.
The rail. And it could be anywhere, as long as it's 3 in a row.
It could be.
All right, Adam.
That shot was missed in a little bit on 4. Just stayed there. 3-6 split. Should be relatively easy spare for them to make.
Got the rail. Ian.
Nice shot by Ian
10 more
there.
for him.
Keeps the strikes going. Ooh. Not quite sure what he's wanting.
I don't know.
Chop the 3-pin straight off of that one. Yeah, I mean, that was dead straight. Tough break there.
Something didn't move the way I liked it.
Good shot by Alex. He's got 4 in a row off to a quick start.
Yeah. 4 in a row.
Good shot there by Adam.
I remember a couple mere years ago coming up here to practice all the time, and him and his grandfather were here all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Practically lived here. I was like, did they get their mail here too?
Yeah. A couple days a week he's usually in. Now that matches, now that they're underway with high school, a little less now because they're getting, their practices plus matches and stuff. So
Right.
not quite as much free time, but they still do come in and practice occasionally on the weekends, which is good.
Tough break for Nate over there.
Yeah.
Lane 3.
Not sure what
There's those circle,
he's got
the red
going
circle
on.
of dooms that we talked about.
Yeah, he actually was throwing it pretty good yesterday. I don't know, I didn't see that last one. Was that last one in again? Does it look like he's trying to open up the lane? I wasn't watching him on the first shot there.
I missed it. I saw it right at the end.
Okay.
The result, as you will.
Yesterday he was playing out a little more.
And then breaking in.
Yeah, and it looked great. I mean, he was doing well. It wasn't until the second game. I don't know if the back end's tamed down a little, the transition and
Yeah. But
tough,
even on
toughness
that
there for
split
Ian.
there, he does what the coach said. Get
Yeah.
the pin count. Get the pin count.
Absolutely.
Because you never know. Alex going for 5.
Alex, 5 in a row.
Nice job, Alex.
I'm starting to wonder a little bit, these guys, like you'd said, you heard them talking. Ooh, tough shot there by Hayden. Man. Not sure what he's doing way out there on the twig, but
Is that what it is? The twig?
the twig.
The last little board?
The last little board, we call it the twig. Yeah,
Twig.
see, from back here, it just looks like Nate needs to zone a little bit right. He's definitely farther left today than he was yesterday, and the ball is not making the corner.
And there's that sleeper pin.
Yeah.
I hate that spare. Hate that spare.
It's always tough when you get that one back there.
It's like the bucket. It doesn't look that hard, but
Yeah,
there's a lot of ways to miss it.
Yeah, you can definitely chop that one, but he picks it up. It's like a ball change for at least the spare. That was the ball he was throwing yesterday, the start of the match. Everything's in. It seems like these guys are a little afraid to play the track, which is kind of surprising. Everybody's in.
Caden will put 10 in the pit. He don't care. He said, watch this. This is how you do it.
That's right. Another one in, going Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Able to trip out the 9 pin.
None too happy. The angry face of the Brooklyn.
That's
Me?
right.
I'm just happy. I just say, look at the scoreboard. It don't matter how it happened. We'll fix the next one.
Said that's one thing about bowling. I said yesterday, after the shot is done and over with, if you didn't see it, it doesn't look any different on the board. It's just an X.
It's
So.
just an X. It's like going golfing. What's it say? Par.
Right.
How'd you get it? I'm not telling you. It was off the porta potty, out from under the tree with the mulch. A lucky bounce. It just says par.
Tough break there for
Alex
Adam.
going for 6 on
Alex.
lane 3.
6 in a row for Alex. Let's see if he can get it done here. Pretty good shot there. Misses in, but able to get the 7 pin out. Good break
Luckily
for
that
him.
dropped.
Yeah. We're about 6 frames in. Wadsworth with about 100 pin lead, it looks like right now early on. Just kind of adding the scores up real quick in my head. Get about 100 pins. That's what they need to get off to a quick start. Coach and I were talking about that a little bit earlier. You know, yesterday, good spare there on lane 1. Coach and I were talking about that yesterday. You know, they got out to a quick lead. And you know, Talmadge really couldn't get anything going, but we've seen 200 pin leads in Baker kind of dwindle quick, and today is one of those days because we know Cuyahoga Falls is definitely capable of putting up some numbers, so it's definitely a little easier to play with the lead. So Wadsworth obviously trying to accomplish that here early. Nate strikes on lane 3. Made that ball change I was telling you about. That was pretty good.
The one back to the one he was throwing yesterday, huh?
Yeah. Ball has a little more recovery down lane, you know. They had 10 minutes of practice prior to the match, and like we had said, we saw some urethane going down the lane.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ton.
It doesn't take long to change it, though, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't take long, but it is definitely going to carry oil down there, and these guys have rev rate, so it's going to make the spot less defined for sure, and I think you're starting to see a little bit of that where these balls aren't turning the corner
that quickly.
Yeah, so we'll just see how it plays out as the day goes on. Alex looking to trip the 3, not able to get it to go, but should be a pretty makeable spare for him. See, while the camera's on these guys, kind of take a look at the girls, see what they got going on. Pretty decent start for Wadsworth, it looks like.
Got a double
Yeah,
up
small
there,
lead.
couple doubles.
Yeah, it looks like a small lead for the girls, maybe like 30 pins or so. Just trying to ballpark the total scores up there. Adam trying to make that spare the unorthodox way, almost got it to go. Leaves the 8 pin. Much better shot by Nate. Yep.
Found it.
Just in the wrong ball there, I think.
Cuyahoga Falls starting to find a little momentum
Yeah,
there.
looks like they're starting to pick it up just a little bit. Ian Dave Duke a little high, 6 pins. Adam Walters with a strike on lane 4. Got that 7 pin to go late. Pretty good strike on lane 2.
A lot of bowling left even in the first game. You don't want to lose your lead now.
Right, yeah, oh yeah. Wadsworth, I say they've got them kind of where they want them. Just got to keep it going, make those spares. You know, just, the big thing is just keep yourself out of trouble more than anything.
Yeah, if you're going to miss, leave yourself a single pin spare,
yep,
something manageable.
Something easy to make. And we talk about that all the time, I know. Tough break there for Caden. He's going to miss that 10 pin
Kicked
jump.
out of the gray board there.
Yep. No doubter by Alex on lane 3. Nate stepping up here on 3. See what he's got for us.
Hayden, he came across the face a little bit on the last one too.
I think he either needs to move right a little bit or make a ball change. Ball's just a hair too responsive, I think, down lane. Ooh, Nate, good shot there. Not quite enough angle.
Coach said he struggled with these yesterday, the 10 pin. He missed a few of them, which...
You know what I say? You're going to leave them until you make them. That's what I say during league.
You're going to leave them until you make them.
You know, I start leaving them here and there. I'm like, I guess I'm going to keep leaving this till I make it, right? When I start missing them. And then usually after that, they go away. After you start making them,
then they're like, okay.
Going away. Yeah.
No trouble on that one.
That was a no-doubter cover for him, so we won't see any more 10 pins from Nate.
Nope. The lanes know he made it.
Let's see if our philosophy holds true. All right, Caden.
Caden, good hit.
Able to strike after that open on a 10.
Ian covering it up.
Ian flirting with the open, but he gets that. Covers the 2 pin.
Alex right back on the strike train.
Alex keeps putting them 10 back. It's good for the team. Looks like 1 and 2 over there, John from Cuyahoga Falls. He's striking. It's going to take. He needs his teammates to kind of step it up with him. They want to stay close. One guy's not going to be able to carry the whole team if Wadsworth keeps striking like they are.
No, not when there's 5 on a team. There's a reason for that.
Right, yep. Looks pretty good. Ooh, and he 10s again. Definitely needs to change the angle. The ball's just a little late getting there. I think he needs to go right a little more. It's the right ball.
Not much.
Yeah, not much, but It's just too, it's late, that's all. Too responsive down lane, but it's late. Another tough shot there for Hayden. 6'10". Got the old skull ball going down the lane on lane 8. Reminds me of the old days here, the Ghost Alley. They had a skull ball here, I think.
Nice.
Laying around.
Previous owners?
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Hits the pocket, leads to 7.
Yeah.
That's a lefty's 10 pin.
It is. Caden goes a little high. He leaves
the rail.
3-6-10 rail.
Ian covering up in the 10th. Get himself another ball to throw down there.
John able to find another strike over there on 2. He's definitely helping keep his team in it for sure. Need a couple of these other guys to start striking.
There's one.
Adam heard the call.
He heard it.
Puts him 10 in the pit. Yep. Looking for another strike here in the 10th from Adam. He could shoot 203 if he doubles up here in the 10th. Ian Dave Duke makes a ball change. 10 pin, a 7 pin again.
Yep.
182 for Ian.
Greek church. Fish sticks.
The old fish sticks. 5 count.
Or Thanksgiving, turkey sticks. Isn't that what you said?
Sticks,
turkey
yeah,
sticks.
we had turkey sticks on Thanksgiving.
Alex not letting go of that strike ball. He said, I got this.
He's like, come on, boys, I'm showing you the way. Nice cover on lane 1.
Nice cover. Lane 1 picks it up.
Yep. Just the way Norm drew it up on Saturday morning. Nelson. All right, 203 for Adam.
Good game.
See what Alex has got here. Goes a little high. He leaves a 5 count. We saw this made on lane 1. See if Alex can convert here to save some count.
And if you're gonna get it, I mean, that's the spot to get it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's gonna give it a run. Oh,
good try.
Good shot. Good try.
Good game.
Gets 3.
Alex ends up with a 251. Great game. Trying to pick up the spare in the 10th on lane 3. Not a problem, he says. Thor goes in and cleans up the strike at the end for Nate there. That was a weird, there was a change.
Thor subbed in. Was that for Ian, I believe, right?
Nate.
Or no, Ian was the leadoff
Nate
guy.
just picked up the spare and he had Thor go in and throw a ball. I don't know.
We'll see what they do here in game 2.
185 over there for Nate. 185. Hayden with a 153 or 163. My eyes aren't as good as yours, Jason.
Who's that? Who are we looking at?
Hayden down there on
Hayden,
one.
153 with an open in the 10th. Tough break for Hayden. I know he said he's feeling better than yesterday.
Right.
I don't know what that means.
I think he's been having cold issues, is what his mom said.
Yeah. Okay.
Thor had for a little bit, and it's off and on and off and on. I think that's just going around.
I think it's. I don't know that it's the head cold as much as it's the bowling cold. We're gonna
The
call
bowling
it.
cold.
I don't think he had too much confidence yesterday. Said he felt better today, but
no prescription for that.
yeah, just looks like he's not quite sure. Him and I were talking the other day. He was talking about the tournament they bowled, and he said he realized at the tournament that he didn't like to bowl anchor, and I asked him why, and he wasn't like quite sure, but I asked him if he didn't like the pressure, and he said, yeah, that was it.
There's a lot of pressure when you get in a tournament.
Yeah, getting up there and basically having to strike when you need it. I don't think he liked having that pressure on him. But I told him, I said, you better learn to embrace it, because that's what you want as a bowler. You want to know that when you step up, if you need a strike to win, it should be on your shoulders to do it. You can't expect anyone else to do it for you, right? In a team match, I get it, and the team setting, but we do a lot more individual bowling than we do team bowling. So, you got to definitely build that confidence up and know that when it's all on the line and you need to make that shot, that you can do it. Looks like they're starting to see a little bit of that transition.
You said it'll be squiggly down there if
I think
throw
like
too much urethane.
Sometimes when you go to bowling centers, you got to just not overthink it.
Just
anywhere.
throw your ball.
Right,
Throw
yeah.
your ball.
Just kind of doesn't necessarily matter that it's wood or synthetic. There's not as many wood houses out there for sure, but just because it's wood doesn't always mean it's going to be super high friction. And don't get me wrong, wood is high friction, but if they're oiled a specific way, you can take a lot of the friction out of play, right?
Right.
It's going to be more about the transition and how they break down. And if you play them wrong, it can make for a very long day. So we're looking at a 5-pin. We got some hands up. Can't see them just off the camera there. Looks like the whole team looking for them root beers.
Everybody loves free root beer.
They do. A gentleman that's bowling on 2 there, he was in during the week. Last weekend.
Oh, did he stop up?
Yeah, doing a little practicing, I think, trying to get the upper hand.
Right.
I think you and I were talking about that with
Yeah,
Nordonia.
Nordonia used to do that.
Yeah.
Let's take a drive on down there.
Yeah, they would, like their whole team almost, 2 or 3 of them anyway, are coming and practicing. So.
And they were a stellar team for
they were pretty
years.
Good. Yeah, oh yeah. Every little bit helps, that's for sure. .258. They go 618 to Wadsworth 618. on lane 3, so it's going to come down to the 2-lane pairs, 340 to 360. So it looks like Wadsworth might be down 20 after the first game. Yeah.
Always going to be close.
Yeah, they're down 18. 348, 364, 618, 618. So Wadsworth down 16. Wadsworth is down 16 after game 1. A great start for him, too.
Started good.
Yeah, that just goes to show you.
You never know.
You got to make them
You got to keep it going.
I say the wild card in that match, definitely Hayden. I mean, if we had to pick one bowler who kind of struggled a little there, the guy on lane 1, let's see what he's got here for us.
Ball change and
and 10 back. So
yeah, that's uncharacteristic for him.
Hopefully that's a sign of good things for him.
Right.
All right, so close match. Might as well just call it even at this point. John, we're going to pan out. We're going to take a look at the girls over here for a game on the camera side, but still watch the boys and see what they're doing. Girls just finished up that first game for them. Looks like coach is bringing us some scores. We'll go through them and see where we're at.
Get the official count.
Official scores. All right, here we go. We'll start with the girls, since that's where we're at. CC Craig, 158. Addie Martin, 170. Amelia Lutz, 160. Cassidy Myers, 171. And Aubrey Masuda, 178. Girls shoot 837. Cuyahoga Falls, we have Aubrey at 148. Madison, 153. Delaney, 140. Kylie, 105. And Elliott, 147. Cuyahoga Falls girls shoot 693. So that's a 40, a little over 40
let me do
pins.
this.
Yeah.
Let me help you out.
47 pins.
Oh, what'd you do, John?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. These calculators are smart.
144 pin lead for the girls. For the boys, let's see, we got Nate Wyand, 185, Caden Sponsler, 193, Hayden Mulmaster, 153, Alex Espy, 251, and Ian Dave Duke, 182. Boys shoot 964. And Cuyahoga Falls, we've got Robert, 160, Adam, 203, Lucas, 200, Jonathan, 258, Justin, 161. Cuyahoga Falls shoots 982 for a difference of 18 pins.
Yes, sir.
So slight lead for Cuyahoga Falls, but nothing that can't be made up. Boys just got to stay on it, keep striking, make those spares. That's the big one. Nate, coming in so far, so good. Thornagel in the match over there on lane 4. Coach switching things up. See what we got over here on the girls' side.
I said they've been a strong contender all year too.
Yeah, they've been doing pretty well. Only 2 seniors, it looks like.
Yep.
So still, once they graduate on, still plenty of talent, I think, on the girls' side to
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
carry the team along for the next season or so.
It's always hard to see what you got coming up afterwards in the next years, but looks like Wadsworth for this year, next year, possibly the year after. They got some good bowlers coming up. Cassidy looking to pick up a spare on 9. Wasn't able to haul it in. All right. It's all right, Cassidy. Cuyahoga Falls missing a spare too, so a few opens there so far. A little early in the game to be picking winners. There's an 8 count on. 8 count on 8. Ten-pin side. A little score correction going on there.
Yeah, not sure what they're doing over there.
They're yelling at each other. It's getting hot in here. And they're on the same team.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. All right, Nate able to get the 10 out there on lane 3.
Getting heated on that girl's side.
Yeah, they're getting all amped up over there.
They got it all fixed now.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Thor Nagel popping another strike on 4.
All right. This is where the kind of watching the girls. Like I said, they got a 144 pin lead. Yeah. Trying to get their scores figured out over there. Not quite sure what the heck's going on. They've got it all goofed up. Oh, Alex with the late hit on the 7.
Yeah, baby. The slow roller.
We're going to head back over this way to the boys. Definitely where the action's at right now. Girls, they're having a little trouble with their score. I'm not sure, trying to figure out who's got what. Who's bowling where, not quite sure what's going on over there, so kind of look at these guys. Hayden getting a little wide over there on lane 1. He's able to get them all 10 back.
Nate 4 deep now. Yeah, somebody lit a fire under him.
Looks like Nate must have heard us up here. He made that ball change.
And
looks like he bumped a little bit right, and he's got 4 in a row.
You in his ear, Jason.
So.
You got some CAIA stuff you're just pulling over here?
No.
Mental telepathy?
Yeah, that's right. Well, we commentate. I just talk really loud. Maybe they can hear me, maybe they can't. But I have a hard time hearing myself sometimes. So.
Well, we're official now. We got headphones.
Yeah, we can hear ourselves a little, but went ahead and grabbed the schedule. This is a last home match here for the year, for this year, I should say, being that it's December.
Right before Christmas.
The Grizzlies still have a little bit of action left. They've got the Capital Classic Tournament December 14th. Wednesday, the December 18th, they were going to be on the road, non-conference match against Worcester over at Wayne Lanes.
Yeah, they always play Worcester twice a year, I
Yeah, they
think.
usually
One there
do.
and then one here.
Yeah, a couple non-conference matches. They like to scrimmage these guys. So pretty good shot by Hayden. After Worcester, short break. They have no matches until after the first of the year. Then we're back here at home with Copley, January 6th. Or no, that's actually Riviera. So we don't have a home match back at the Colony until January 7th against Hudson.
Through these doors walk the greatest bowlers.
Yeah, through these doors walk the greatest bowlers. Looks like the girls finally got their scoring snafu figured out. They're back rolling over there on 7 and 8. Wadsworth stepping it up, man. They're not going away, which is exactly what you want to see.
Nate, 5 deep.
Nate found the on button.
That's a deep pocket right there.
Yeah, it is, keeping the pressure on them for sure.
Looks like they're struggling on 1 and 2 for Cuyahoga Falls.
Little bit, yeah, their anchor guy who went 250. Little struggle this game. He goes spare, open. I'm not sure what's happening there.
Thor ain't scared of Thanksgiving. Turkey time.
Come and get some.
They're laughing. They're having a good time.
Yeah, they're having good. That's what you want to see.
Absolutely. Stay loose, but not too loose.
Yeah, right. Nice and loose and relaxed, having a little bit of fun. That's what it's all about when it's all going your way. All right, Alex. Strike by Alex. That's be 4 in a row. Alex on track to have what I would say might be a season high 2-game series.
Yeah. If he can keep that up.
Good for him.
We know you don't get as tired when you're throwing as many strikes.
Yeah, right, absolutely. You get half the shots, yeah. Ooh, another tough break on lane 1 for
could be the break
Falls,
Wadsworth was looking for.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not about how good you bowl.
Right.
It's about letting somebody open that window so you can sneak in.
That's right. See if Nate can keep the string going with 6 in a row. Looks good. And he puts a 10 in the pit. He's walking that off like, I had that all the way. What are you guys worried about?
Hayden's getting some too.
Found the on switch.
What ball is that? Is that ion?
That's the not urethane.
Oh, the not urethane.
The not urethane hammer, yeah.
Well, it seemed to be working.
Yeah, hey, getting it there. He eight pinned the last one. It's a miss in, crosses over, leaves the 5-pin. Lane 2.
Me, I'm not shy. I don't care what team it is. I'll put my hand up.
That's right.
I like root beer. Root beer's delicious. It might be the most delicious pop in the universe. I don't know. Throw a little light on that one.
A little firm on that one, yeah. Leaves a 5-8.
But makeable spare, which that's what you want to see. Leave it makeable.
Wadsworth putting some strikes up there.
Yeah.
Adam Walter's not going away. He's able to strike on lane 4. Ooh, Aubrey's working on a double. She was asking for that one to hold off a little. She leaves big 4.
Just chaps her a little bit.
Tough break there for Thor on lane 3. Chops his spare. I think that's the first open on the board for these guys through 8 frames, isn't it?
Through 6.
1, 2. Well, they got a couple up there. 4 opens through 8 frames, which is not bad.
6 frames?
For the 3 of them. No doubter there by Alex. He's going to be 500 after 2.
Gotta like that.
Yeah.
You know he wants to bowl that 3rd game then.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I want an 800.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least a shot at it.
And he's got a really good shot of being 500 after 2. Nate also, but he's got to strike out. Hayden.
So what's more prestigious, Jason?
What's
300 or an 800?
In my book, 800.
800
800
series?
all day, yeah. Oh, get out of there. Ooh, Nate leaves a 10. Good run for Nate. 6 in a row.
How many of those you got? You got like 30 of them?
800s.
40?
No, not that many. Over 25, I think. 25, 27, somewhere in there, I think. I'm a horrible stats guy. I'll be
I get
honest
to
with you.
sit next to this guy and talk.
Yeah.
And some of that'll rub off.
Horrible stats guy. But if you wanted to look it up, it's out there. You just got to look me up on bull.com.
Bull.com.
It's all out there. A couple of them not listed because they were prior to the transition of all the scores.
Yeah, I think that's where mine were too.
Yeah. I can understand.
A lot of stuff lost in the paperwork.
Yeah. Actually, was on Facebook the other day. Nate missed the 10 pin. Got to clean
Thor
that
got
little bit
his
of the
10
game
pin.
up.
Yeah.
Thor got his.
There we go. Yeah. Not always easy. Less lane to work with.
Yeah, a little bit.
But still, if you're a righty, you know you gotta learn to shoot those.
Gotta
Don't
make
miss.
'em.
Gotta make those.
It's going to be the pin you're going to leave the most, I'm sure. I almost feel like these guys are a little too afraid to get close to the track. I don't quite know why. That's just what it looks like to me. Everything's kind of been in, at least with this one bowler they've got up on lane 3 right now.
Caden's got a good string started. Turkey going for 4.
Let's see if these guys can get back on here. Alex, tough break there. He almost went through the face, huh?
Ooh,
Caden,
7-10 for
7-10.
Caden.
You had to say something.
You can't blame me for
You
that.
had to say something, but
Those
Kyle-
pins regulation or what?
Cuyahoga Falls not, you know, the tale of 2 games, man. Their C bowler on 1 and 2 shot 250 that first game. He's looking at maybe 70 in the 5th,
Yeah.
70 in the 6th. With through 6 frames, he's got two spares. The rest.
Yeah,
open,
that's like
so,
polar opposite.
Yeah, that's tough there. Caden looking for count. See if he can bounce it out of there. Not quite hard enough on the 7 pin.
Hayden puts 10 in the pit.
Oh, Nate. Good shot. Ball's just a little late getting to the pocket. I don't know if you noticed, John, from our angle, we're kind of close to right behind him. He's just getting it a little too far right.
It's not hitting.
Too far down lane. If you notice, the ball's still kind of going away from the pocket at like 50 feet. I mean, it's making the turn. It's just way too late, and that's why he's leaving that.
So that's just a matter of
Pesky
move
10
right
pin.
just a second? Just a
Yeah,
board?
he could either that or maybe cut the ball speed a little bit. Just get the ball to kind of face the pins a little quicker, that's all.
We got that 10
But
pin
hey,
now.
as long as he keeps making them,
Right?
it'll be good. And down there, Cassidy Myers, she just threw a pretty good one on 9. 10 pin. Addison Martin, she's got... If the name of the game was 9-pin no tap, Addison would have a 300. Through 6 frames, she's got 9.
9s.
And looking at a 6-pin for a spare, just misses that one to the right. 84 in the 6th for Addison.
Cassidy picks hers up.
Cassidy makes hers over there on lane 9. Some of the Cuyahoga Falls bowlers, they look a little perplexed.
A little perplexed.
A little perplexed.
What happened? It changed.
Sure. Transitioning a little bit.
Aubrey puts
Pretty
them
good
in
no
there.
doubter there by Aubrey on 7. She put 10 in the pit. Ooh.
Throw a chop.
Tough break for Thor. Chops the rail.
break.
Chops the 3 off the 610.
There's that rail.
Alex can get the strikes going again here on 3. Ooh, that's a miss in big time. I think he tried to rip the cover off that one.
Maybe he was practicing his 10 pins.
That might have been.
Hayden with a good hit,
Hayden,
leaves a 7.
Like I said, him and I were talking the other day. Just looks like he's really just trying to really hammer on that thing at the bottom. Instead of just kind of rolling it up, rolling it out around the lane, and he's just really trying to do too much to it, it looks like. He does get a handful pretty naturally, too. So.
Oh, yeah.
Good shot by him. Oh, man.
Those 10s ain't going away.
Yeah.
Gotta move, gotta move.
Yeah, you either have to move or make a small ball change. Good shot there by Thor. All right, Hayden's got his last game beat. A couple frames to go. That's good for the team, good for him. Looks like Wadsworth, if I had to guess, they may, I don't know, there's a lot of strikes out there.
Yeah, there is.
Say it looks like they might be close to erasing that deficit, but
it's only 18, so
I'd hate to really guess right now. Just a lot of strikes out there. Make those spares, that's what's important. Nate able to cover that 10 pin. Caden goes high. Thor looking for the mixer. He gets
double,
it.
baby. Double fixes everything.
One more, yeah.
One more for a 200 game.
7-10 split on lane 3. The old bedposts.
The old bedpost. That definitely hurts in the 10th frame.
Yeah, oh yeah, you don't want that. Nice shot by Thor. Way to get the job done. Did his job.
Don't let them opens threaten you. Just keep bowling.
Absolutely.
200 game. 201.
Looking for Alex. Alex needs a strike here. Working on a spare in the 9th.
That'll do it.
Puts 10 back. 202 for Alex in the 9th. Still got 2 more shots here in the 10th.
Yeah, he's got to be happy today.
Yeah.
Means he's had what, 1 open? And it was a split.
Ooh. Tough break for Hayden. He's getting a bunch of over-under down there, it looks like.
That's 2 splits in a row.
Alex
for him.
crossing over leaves a baby split.
The Falls missing that 10 pin in the 10th frame. 10 pin can get you anywhere.
Hey, it can for sure. They need them all here because it's going to be.
Yeah, this game's too tight to be.
Yeah, I think it's a little too tight to call right now. I think we're going to wait for the scores. But I tell you what, going into Baker, it's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
These guys, it's going to be back and forth, I'm sure. The other thing you got to consider, you got three of their 5, I'm going to say, are on 3 and 4. They're bowling Baker there as well. So guys that are struggling a little on 3, I mean, they're going to be able to maybe get a little redemption. We'll see. Guys coming from 1 and 2.
That's going to be a whole new lane for them.
It's going to be a whole new world for them. Yeah.
Different patterns on all the lanes now from the oil being moved around. 1 and 2 are going to be different than 3 and 4 at this point with the different bowlers bowling.
Nate, the pesky 10 pin.
The pesky 10.
Cover this thing up.
You got that one.
Got it. Gonna shoot 240 with a strike here. 245 to be exact. Yeah, it's definitely a close match. Looking at the scores up there. Hayden strikes. Nate looking for a strike, able to.
There you go.
Put 10 in the pit. He says he's able to strike now, but hey, it's the 10th frame. It don't matter when you do. You just need it, right?
Just need it.
Got to get them all.
There's only so many frames in a match.
That's right.
Every strike counts.
All right, we're going to back out here. Catch some of that girls' action over there. We kind of abandoned them after their little strike snafu. See where they're at. Wadsworth has the 10th frame to finish up on lane 1. Close match. We'll wait and see where we stand as far as scores.
City getting another 10 pin down there. She's not scared of them.
Cuyahoga Falls with a split on lane 8, not able to get any count. Trying to take a look at the totals on the lanes, but we said earlier, girls have a 144 pin lead going into this game.
It is a nice, comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable lead. Yeah, see if they can at least add to it here.
Yeah, having a 200 pin lead going into Baker's is always an advantage. Like,
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, let you breathe a little. Like I said, stay loose. Helps you stay loose, relax while you're bowling. Don't have to press quite as hard. Oh, Caden able to get the late. Almost saw a 7-10 over there on 2. He's got the 7 to fall late.
I think his heart started beating now.
Yeah, might have stopped for a second.
Where's your AED? We'll get it back.
Right.
You got another ball to throw.
I think there might be a couple kids here that can take care of that. I don't think they teach CPR anymore. They just give you AEDs.
AED, here you go. Now it's still the staying alive. They just don't do the mouth thing anymore.
Right, yeah,
no more mouth, just chest compression.
No more sucking face.
Saw that on, what was that? That was the Sandlot, where that nerdy kid with the glasses and then the cute girl with the lifeguard. He faked like he was drowning, and then he winked at his buddy. She came down. That's good stuff right there. Good stuff. Aubrey looking to pick up the spare. Yeah. There it is, like clockwork.
Good cover by Aubrey. Aubrey's definitely one for the girls that you would expect really going to take off here in the next season or two.
Yeah. It's all about the off season.
Yep.
Coming back still in the same frame of mind.
She's young too. I know she came to us.
From Hawaii.
Has it been 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 seasons ago, yeah.
Addie puts them down. Lane
Strike by
10.
Addie. 130 in the ninth.
Cassidy matches.
Oh, nice.
Said, you can't do that without me.
Don't leave me behind. Coming with you. I'm not sure, John. Do you know the Cuyahoga Falls girls team? Were they like a highly anticipated team, or was it just the boys?
I think it was mostly the boys.
Mostly the boys? Okay.
As far as I can recall. Now,
Okay.
if I'm wrong, I expect all emails to go to Jason Sowers at Colony.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Blow up my messenger.
Questions, comments, Greg's.
That's right.
Aubrey
Good shot
doubles
there
it
by
up.
Aubrey in the ninth. Perfect way to set up the 10th. I'll tell you, if there's one way to maximize pin count, it's definitely striking in the ninth.
Absolutely. That's a max of 60 pins. You're just
60
going to
pins,
tad on.
yeah, and 2 frames there.
Another strike on lane 10 for the ladies. Lady Grizzlies striking all over the place. She's in the 10th, so a couple more, that'd be nice.
Yeah, anytime the girls, if they can add a couple more strikes to the score, that definitely help them at least maintain their lead, possibly extend it.
They want to go by the bylaws. The bylaws say the left.
The bylaws. Looks like there's some discussion about the Bakers and the bylaws. The bylaws of the rules. We will find out confirmation on this about the bylaws. The bylaws of the rules. They must dictate which lanes. Actually, if Coach is here now, we'll just ask him real quick what the bylaws are.
The bylaws say that the Bakers should be done on the first two pair to the left of the match.
All right. Says bylaw rules state the Baker match should be done on the left 2 lanes of the match, but the match was done on 4 lanes
At the discretion of the house.
at the discretion of the house.
Yep, so yeah, off camera there, in case anybody's wondering, we had them set up to bowl Baker on 3 and 4. They requested to bowl Baker on 1 and 2 per the bylaws, which you guys were just talking about.
Yep.
That says Baker is to be bowled on the left lanes, but then the coach also said it's at the house's discretion.
But also they bowled the match on 4 lanes.
Yeah.
So there is no left lanes of 1 and 2.
Well, I guess it would be the very left pair is what they're talking about. So.
All right, let's get these scores on.
All right.
Got it. Oh, game 2. Nate with Thornagel with a 201. Nate Wyan with a 235. Caden Sponsler, the 199. Hayden Egan Mulmaster with a 193. Alex Espy with a 221 for 1,049. So Robert 226 with Cuyahoga Falls. Adam with a 182. Lucas with a 202. Jonathan with a 145. Justin with a 188 for a 943. Total of 1925. Wadsworth with a total of 2013. Wadsworth comes up, and they are 88 ahead now.
Yeah, flip the script on them there.
Yes, they did.
So, way to
And
go.
girls, we don't have yet.
Yeah, girls are
They're just finishing up now. And it looks like they decided we are bowling on 1 and 2 now.
I believe the girls will bowl theirs on 7 and 8.
And I'm sure
I
Wadsworth
suppose that'll be
would
the
have
left lanes.
Right, that would be the left lane.
So,
And I'm sure Wadsworth would have loved to bowl on 3 and 4.
hey.
They just ate it up there.
Yeah, they sure did. It might have been a little
strategy.
strategy. I mean,
Well, that's why bylaws are there, right?
that's what they're there for.
Oh no, that's fine. I
So the boys were pretty hot on 3 and 4. So if I'm the visitor and you're allowed to call out the rules and that's what they're doing, hey man, more power to them. Right?
What would you do?
Well, within the rules.
I would have done the same thing. But then again, their 250 bowler didn't bowl so good on 1 and 2 the last game either. So
Yeah.
do you really want to bowl on those two?
Yeah, that's like I say, it can be good and it can be bad, but either way, they're bowling on 1 and 2, so that's fine. And see what they do. Girls are gonna.
Girls getting ready for their bakers too. They're going to go on 7 and 8, it looks like, because those are the left 2 lanes. Bylaws. Thornagel on lane 2. Leaves a bucket. The elusive bucket on lane 2, Thor got.
All right, here we go.
Yep, that's why they moved.
Cuyahoga falls down 88.
88.
They come out with a
3
strike.
bakers, right? 3 bakers.
3 Baker, yep.
Thor picks up the bucket.
Thor makes the spare.
Cuyahoga Falls starting strong with 2.
All right, starting off strong with their double.
Oh, baby. That hurts.
Tough break for Alex,
On a
especially
spare.
on a strike. Yeah, or on a spare. Yeah, you don't want that. That negates
That's
the
just-
spare, turns
that's
it into
just
pretty
giving
much an
them
open.
pins,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Giving pins away there.
Definitely getting heated now.
All right.
I'm sure
Alex
Coach will
able
be
to step
having
up.
something to say about that one.
Yeah, he's like
He
to
was
have that
already
first-
saying that about yesterday's game. They had eight in the gutter yesterday.
Yeah, 6 or 8 gutters. Cuyahoga Falls crossing over.
4 in a row.
Can't let that get under your skin.
No, you can't. You
Gotta
just
get
got to
it.
bowl. Do your game.
Spare.
Hayden answers back with a strike.
Hayden puts 10 back. They ain't going anywhere. Got a little work to do here, that's all. Keep it close. It's early still.
Yep, and got 3 games, so 3 games. This is tense, I feel
Yeah,
it.
a little bit. A little tense. It looks a bit more.
Another one. Nate, that 10
Nate gets
pin.
a week 10, yeah. Addie starts him off on lane 8. 7-9. Tough break for her. No reason to hang your head, guys down there.
No. 5 frames out of 25 frames.
That's
I mean,
right.
it ain't even halfway over yet.
Nope, nope.
Nate picking up the spare. That's what you got to do. Thank you. Yeah. This is what all the people we're talking about.
This is it
Cuyahoga
right here.
Falls
Yeah.
versus Wadsworth.
Oh, absolutely.
There's Caden putting 10 back.
Caden puts 10
They
back.
ain't going nowhere.
Let them know they're not done.
There's no free lunch.
No. For sure not. See a couple smiles down there on the Wadsworth side.
Got to keep it light.
Yep, definitely. Far too early to get down on yourself.
Thor
There's
putting
another
10
strike
in
by
there.
Thor.
He's pointing. He's having a good time.
2 pin fill on lane 1. It should be 1-2.
Oh. Jason gonna get some cardio and fix lane 1 real quick. If you look at the left of your screen, there's Jason getting some cardio. Better than Planet Fitness. It's the Colony. Alex leaves a 10 pin. Alex picking up the spare. Jason gets that lane all fixed up and good to go. Looks like girls got 26 in the third on an open. They have a commanding lead today over Cuyahoga Falls on the girls' side. Started off 144 after one game ahead, and they expanded that lead quite a bit. See what Hayden can do here on lane number 2. Gets another strike. All right. That's what you got to do. Cuyahoga Falls looking to pick up the spare, keep a clean game going. That'll do it. Nate just sliding by. Not hitting into that pocket. It's like some oil moved, or I don't know if he missed his mark. See what it's. See if he can pick this up.
I didn't know if they would be.
Welcome back, Chase.
Hey, welcome back. A little break in the action there.
Luckily, it was an easy fix.
Yeah, not sure what the heck happened there.
If they're not, I know he's going to do your mom.
Wadsworth down 40, it looks like.
Don't want to go too far deep.
Oh, looking at a
Put in the
washout here.
lefty to try and
Could
pick
be
that
a
up.
makeable.
Very makeable for Ian. Nice shot by
Ian
Ian.
covers the 1-2-10.
Good coaching call, putting the lefty in to pick that one up.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what's part of Baker's, though, having those people spare just so you can say, hey, I need you to go make this now.
Yep.
Another washout, huh?
Another washout.
I wonder if that oil down there is starting to
starting to see.
See what you were talking about at the beginning of the match, where be careful what you wish.
Yep.
You just might get it.
Yeah, they only had what two bowlers over there. Yeah.
Yeah. Hayden getting it.
Hayden Sponsor gets the fourth pin to go late.
See if he can get a couple more.
Have to get an update on the girls' scores, but
they are plenty ahead.
1 and 2 is where the action is right now. 2:01 for Cuyahoga Falls in the 9th on an open. Wadsworth 179 in the 9th. Strike first ball in the 10th. Looks like Cuyahoga Falls is stepping back, letting Wadsworth take their first shot at it to see what they've got to do. Caden's saying, you've got to strike.
You're going to earn it.
Yeah,
You're going to earn it.
Yep. This is where we talked about earlier with, you see Hayden not bowling anchor.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I mean, at least he understands that he doesn't like it. And the coach will make the decision to put in his next best option, right?
Right.
And so
that's
far,
what you have to do.
So far, it's working out. Caden.
And this is a match with a lot of pressure.
Yeah, Caden double.
I know the boys really wanted this win. Thor was telling me, even yesterday, he's like, I want this one.
Yeah, I'm sure that the boys, the coaches, I'm sure they all had this schedule match circled on their
nice
schedule.
Game. Hey, that puts them at a 209. Very respectable in a Baker game.
Absolutely. And the way Cuyahoga Falls started out with 5 in a row,
and they opened in the 10th.
Shoot 2-10. So Wadsworth is only giving up a pin after that tremendous start by Cuyahoga
you can't be mad
Falls.
about that.
Absolutely not.
Well, that just shows the resiliency of the Wadsworth boys, too. Don't get down on yourself. So what if they got 5 in a row? There's still plenty of frames left. We'll put 5 in a row, whatever.
I mean,
even if we don't, make your spares and keep moving.
Absolutely.
That's good bowling right there.
That was the tale of two halves there. I mean, they go 5 in a row and then no strikes the back half of the game with a couple opens. So bowling's a funny game. But if you're rooting on the home team, man, you wanted to see that.
Right?
87, they still have an 87 pin lead. Now, we've talked about it before. 87 pins might seem like a lot, but in Baker,
2 games.
2 games, yeah, that ain't nothing. On the girls' side of things, it looks like right now, almost 4-6.
Almost.
A little extra hook down there. Cuyahoga Falls, 73 in the 7th. Wadsworth, 82 in the 8th.
Thor gets a 9 count on 1. Should be a very makeable spare.
I'm sorry, 53 in the 7th for Cuyahoga Falls. And 82 in the 8th for Wadsworth. So
expanding that lead a little bit.
Girls playing with the lead and expanding. It's awfully quiet in here.
It is. You know what that is? That's tension, baby. That's tension. That's tension. You can cut it.
Cut it with a knife. Thor leads them off with a spare.
That's that tension like in the cartoons where you saw that fog and they would cut it open, make a little door.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've had days like that when I drive home. It's so foggy you can't see. It's kinda...
I think this morning, or was it yesterday morning, was like that. We got up and I went to work.
I don't get up that early.
Oh, that's right. You work late, though.
Yeah, I work late, so usually all that fog's burned off by the time I get out of bed.
Yeah, roosters aren't even up a lot of times I get up.
All right. sailed one a little right. Flags the head pin. 1, 2, 8. Oof. Adam looking for the late hit on the 10, doesn't get it. Let's kind of see what we got here. Wadsworth on the left lane this game. Cuyahoga Falls on the right lane. The girls shoot 100 in their first Baker.
Good cover by Nate. Got to keep them honest. Keep them honest. Make them make their shots.
Match your opponent, and you can count it.
Dead tie right now.
All tied up.
I feel like we're on the Golf Channel. It's like,
Definitely.
do you know why they whisper?
Slugfest.
Do you know why they whisper?
No, I don't.
So they don't wake you up while you're sleeping.
Cuyahoga Falls crosses over and strikes on lane 2. Hayden stepping up to give him a strike of his own. Looking to put 10 in the pit.
Oh!
How about 9? Leaves a 6-man. 75 for the girls, Cuyahoga Falls girls. 100 even for the Grizzlies. So the Lady Grizzlies
going to add a couple more pins, huh?
Yeah, going to add a few more pins to their lead. Kind of keep you guys up to date on that over there. But like we said earlier, Wadsworth girls are far in the lead, so we wanted to kind of watch these boys and see where we're at. Probably two best teams in the nice shot there. Two best teams in the division by far. We're going to keep it locked on them. Hayden covers his spare.
Cuyahoga Falls on a double now, so.
Yeah, they need to keep striking, that's for sure. Wadsworth, you know, you obviously want to see them strike, but if they can't, make them spares, fill frames.
Yep.
Just try to keep it close. Got a little bit of a lead you can play with, but you don't want to.
Don't want to give it all away in one game.
You don't want to give it away. You don't really want to think like that either. I mean,
no.
Tough break there, 10 pin.
Good ball.
Good shot for sure.
Hayden put 10 back.
I'm here to strike, and you can't stop me. So, John, I got to ask you.
Only on Tuesdays when the weather is very nice.
Have you ever seen a grizzly and a black tiger go at it? Because you're seeing it today.
Oh, we are seeing it today.
We are seeing some action. Thor
puts one in there.
Thor says,
double, toil and trouble.
Double, opponent in trouble. Thor's here to put 10 in the pit.
Wonder if he threw that hammer, because it's coming back.
210, lane 2.
It did look like that dark web that he threw, I think.
Makeable spare.
Ooh. Alex with the little split there.
6-8. Looks like, gave it a run. Oh, goes right around it.
Gave it a shot.
Right around it. Had the right idea. That's how you
those
make
windows
it.
we talk about, though.
Exactly, yep.
Might be on a split, might be a missed 10 pin, but those are the windows you got to get.
Wadsworth just kind of matching them right now.
Put Colin in, try and pick up that
135 to 136. Both in the 7th frame. Both on open. So
start over.
So yeah, I mean, it's essentially Well, it's an even match.
Essentially, everything up to this point is nil.
Yeah, it's been even. Heard the girls cheering out there. They started with spare double.
Spare double.
Nate puts 10 in the pit, keeping the pressure on Cuyahoga Falls. A little high flush there by Amelia. Hayden stepping up, looking to double here. Set up the 10th frame. You can do that with a strike here in the 9th. Oh,
That'll
he
do
gets
it.
a hit on the 7 pin.
You know, he just took a deep breath. Wait. His heart just started again.
I'm going to guess Cuyahoga Falls is wanting to get back on lane 1.
Yeah, I bet you they are.
We'll see.
They definitely started strong last game on there.
Yeah, they did. Caden Sponsler putting 10 in the pit. Wadsworth's going to add to their lead for sure after this game.
Yep. That'll be deflating.
I think it's going to put it out of reach, to be honest with you.
I think so too. I don't see them losing by over 100.
No, they're going to go up over 100 pins after this game.
And that's a tall order.
Cuyahoga Falls can shoot 205 if they strike out. Wadsworth is sitting at 135 in the 7th. They've got a 3-bagger. Caden, possibility to strike 2 more times. He can shoot 235. 235 to 205 would be a 30 more pins if they could put on their lead.
That'd be 117 ahead.
Be 117. Cuyahoga Falls going to make them strike. They ain't going away.
Yeah.
Oh, through the face, 6 count. He can make this. Definitely go for the 3. You want the count for sure.
He's got the he's got that move with, with his throw.
Definitely can make this. I don't think you need to press right now with an 80-plus pin lead.
Get your pin count.
Yeah, get the pin count.
Don't get cute with it. Just get your pin count.
Don't worry about the spare. Get the pin count. Ooh, Aubrey just misses a 10 pin off to the right. Tough break for her. Fortunate for the girls, Cuyahoga Falls not doing anything. They have no marks through 5 frames. That was Wadsworth's first open
for the girls,
in 5 frames for the girls.
96 in the 5th. Solid.
Cuyahoga Falls not able to capitalize. The girls are definitely well on their way for a win today. Caden gets the 3.
Pin count. There we go.
210. Respectable. So they're going to add 5 with a strike here by Cuyahoga Falls.
That's 92 if they strike.
5. Well, it's lived up to the anticipation. It's been a barn burner. Cuyahoga Falls, they got on that run there. That first game, I thought for sure.
That made me nervous.
I thought for sure we were going to be deadlocked or close going into the second game.
Boys held on, came back.
Yeah.
Keep fighting, keep swinging.
You said, stay resilient. Don't get all over your skis,
right,
so to speak. 2-8-10. 202.
Go up 8, so 95. 95 pin lead for Wadsworth. That's a tall order for one Baker game.
Gonna be tough.
But here we go. We will find out. Doesn't mean it's unattainable. It's definitely a large order. 95 pins to the victory. Definitely been a slobber knocker. Cuyahoga Falls strong on lane 1. Starts off with a strike again. See what happens. Got Chris up there. He's going to bowl the dead wood out of the gutter up there. Thornagel on 2, tries cross side, 1 pin, got a 9 count. Pick up this spare. Cuyahoga Falls starting with a double, looking for 3. They definitely like lane 1, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. But let's be honest, they're gonna need them all.
Oh yeah. 95 pins is a long way to go.
Gonna need them all. Which is possible.
It is. We've seen Wadsworth throw at, what, 290 in a Baker game?
Yep. Well, so the best they can shoot now, 279. 3 in a row, 9 count there. Alex looking to put 10 back. Little high,
Stay clean.
Hey,
stay clean and just
make your spares, buddy. Girls getting into it down there. 1, 2, 2 opens through 9 frames. Aubrey puts 10 back.
Puts 172 in the 9th. That's a good game going.
In the 9th. Aubrey's struck the first ball in the 10th.
Solid game.
Girls are gonna. With a spare here, they'll shoot 190. But Aubrey definitely capable of striking for sure. Again, see what she can do. Cuyahoga Falls taking their time. I think they understand what's at stake here.
Yes, sir.
Just not able to get the carry right now.
They need every
Another
pin
9.
they can get. And there's only so many left.
Aubrey mixes them up for another strike. Ooh, just like that. Nate leaves a 210. All right, Aubrey's up 1 more strike here, and they'll shoot 200 this Baker game. 202 to be exact. Cuyahoga Falls, 100 in the 9th on an open.
That's going to give them a
Wadsworth
few more pins to the girls.
Yeah, they're going to add about 90 more, I'd say. I'm going to guess that the girls are up over 400.
Cuyahoga Falls picks up their spare on the boys' side.
All right, Nate looking for a spare.
Gave it a run. Gave it a run.
Gave it a little run. Got the 1. That's all right. Got to keep it clean after this. Nothing hurt.
Cuyahoga Falls coming hard.
Yep. Back on lane 1. All right, Lady Grizzlies 201 that Baker game. Cuyahoga Falls.
Hayden says, not today. I'm putting 10 down.
Hayden gets some striking again.
Cuyahoga Falls right back on that line. They like that lane 1.
Yeah, they sure do. They must have saw something early on. I'm not sure. Maybe. But Wadsworth, like I said, they bowl here, so
yeah.
Take us anywhere you want us. We don't care. Oh, just like that. We could have a match.
Yeah.
They keep this up. 5 count through the face.
Now, Do you go for pin count, or do you go for it?
At this point, I mean, you got to go for the make. Oh, and they're going to 210 over there on lane 1. That changes.
There's that
things.
window.
That
There's that
changes things
window.
a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Go for the count here. I mean, you can try for the make, but he had the right idea. Go for the 3. Got 2 of them. But with Cuyahoga Falls opening, you would think an open here, but you got to shoot the spare yet. 210. I believe Adam made this earlier.
Yes, he did.
He's going after it again. Oh!
Just missed it.
Just
That was
in front
close.
of it. Yeah, he
that was a
definitely
good
gave
shot.
it a run. Wadsworth trying. I'll say trying to give it away.
They are.
I don't know if they just kind
I'm
of
sure
backed
not
off a little.
intentionally.
Yeah, I don't know if they backed off a little bit, knowing they had a 100-pin lead.
I would hope not.
But definitely need to stay aggressive.
I know that's not the coach's theory on that.
Yeah, no. Definitely want to stay aggressive for sure.
Oh,
Late trip on the 4.
yeah. They need to start putting up some marks. Spares are better than opens.
70 in the 5th for Wadsworth on a spare in the 6th. Cuyahoga Falls looking at 174 in the 8th. They have a strike in the 9th. They need them all to put any kind of pressure on Wadsworth for sure. They wheel and deal.
There's one of them.
They got one. They can shoot 234 if they strike out.
Still not the last kind of Baker game you want to see from Wadsworth.
No, we just
you
did
got a 95-pin lead, and you're like, and what are you doing? You're dilly-dally?
Yeah, we did some math here. If Cuyahoga Falls strikes out, they shoot 234. Okay.
It's a very respectable Baker game.
Wadsworth is up by 95. Okay, they've got 87 in the 6th. They're looking at a 247 here in the 7th.
The rail.
They need to shoot 139 to tie. So they need 140 or better to win. And Cuyahoga Falls is going to make sure
That they get every one of those pins.
absolutely are going to force Wadsworth to show up this game. Oh, and they chopped
chop.
a spare. So now we need 40 pins.
3
We need
frames?
40 pins in 3 frames.
Which on an average day you would go,
Shouldn't be tough.
Shouldn't
to do.
be tough to do.
Absolutely, shouldn't be tough to do at all.
looking at the beginning of that game though,
and the guys are hanging their heads. They need to.
pick it up,
Yeah, they need to just forget about that stuff, man.
bow your line.
Take a breath, relax, and just make shots. That's all they need. All right, there you go. 234 for Cuyahoga Falls. Gonna force the Grizzlies.
There's a strike.
If they can just stay clean here, they got the match.
Gotta stay
The question
clean.
is, can they stay clean after
Right.
what we've just witnessed here? A couple opens, a chopped spare. I say a couple splits and a chopped spare. All we need is basically 1 mark in 2 frames. 9th frame here. If we get a strike here, that seals up the match. If they stay clean. See what Hayden can do here in the 9th. Set it up for him. Looks like a good shot.
There's 10 more.
And he struck. That's the math. That's the match right there. I believe
That's
they're trying
it.
to do math in their head, but I'm
That's
pretty
it,
sure.
huh?
Yeah, that's the match right there. That seals it up for Wadsworth.
Not the way you want to finish. Well, the way you want to finish, but you wanted to start like that as well.
150 if they open here. If he goes 9 miss, they shoot 150. So that looks pretty good. Oh, just like that, there's an open. 124. 150. They're going to do it. They're going to win. Not the way you want to win at all.
Ugly way.
Super ugly win. They needed 139. They've got 124 in the 8th. Strike in the 9th and an 8-10 in the 10th. They're still going to shoot 150. They've got 150 now.
Right.
You figure they get one more, that's 151. They needed 139 to tie. 140 for the win, so they're going to squeak it out by 11.
How many does it take to win?
One. And they got 10 extras. So.
He went for it. Gave it a
Want to
run.
Congratulate Wadsworth on the win.
Congratulations,
Man, that was
Wadsworth.
a tough fought battle there, but if our math is right, Wadsworth should have picked up the win here. Yeah, 152. Yeah, we're going to wait for some official scores, but if our math is right, the Wadsworth boys
should take the
in a
victory home.
Yeah.
That was scary, man.
Yeah, that was,
that third game. I was like,
man.
95 pins. Not impossible.
But like we told you, 95 is not safe
Nope.
because of things like that.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if they let off the gas a little bit or what.
Start hanging their heads because they got
Yeah.
an opener too.
Right, absolutely.
Can't do that. Got to stay positive. Keep rolling the ball. But victory is a victory, and that's where we're at. That'll make the boys still undefeated. Girls got a big lead this time too, so looks like both Wadsworth boys and girls going to go undefeated today. Winning, winning, winning. Whew.
Well, what do you think, John? Did it live up to the hype?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I got to go home and take my heart medication.
Close match there.
Too close to me.
We got
You lost
did.
the one you
We
had
got,
left, Coach? All of it?
We got Coach here. We're gonna step over here for a second, John.
Yeah, let's
we're gonna
talk
ask
to the
Coach
coach.
what he thought about that match, Coach. That was a pretty tight fought battle there at the end. We thought you guys had it, but you know we've talked plenty of times. 90 pins is nothing.
No, it's
Nothing in the game of Baker, and we saw that match.
So what that showed me is boys need to learn how to bowl with pressure, and they haven't really had a lot of it this season. They've been ahead of most everybody they've bowled with. Even when we were close with Twinsburg, we still had a bigger buffer than this. And today, when it came real tight, they were bowling tight. So we need to focus on pressure bowling and just bowling our game, not bowling to the situation.
Absolutely. You know, that first game of Baker with Cuyahoga Falls on lane 1, they jumped out to that 5 strikes there. I mean, we thought for sure we were going to be going even match going into game 2.
I did too, and that one shows we did bowl well, but the longer the match goes and just the closer it stays, the more tighter we get.
Sure.
And so we got to learn to just bowl our game.
Yeah, and I think that speaks a little bit to what you were saying too. Is you don't want to get ahead of your skis, right?
Yes.
It's early. They got out to a quick lead, but anything can happen. You can't let that dictate what you're doing on your lane.
Absolutely.
So good win for you guys. We're going to run down these scores. Congratulations, and way to go.
All right. Let's get some official scores.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right, so officially for the boys, we've got Baker game 1, 209, Baker game 2, 210, Baker game 3, 152. Wadsworth shoots a total Baker score of 571, a total team score of 2,013, and a total match score of 2584. Cuyahoga Falls, Baker game 1 of 210, Baker game 2, 202, Baker game 3, 234, and the Baker total is 646. They shoot a total team score of 1925 and a match score of 2571. So the win goes to Wadsworth. They move to 5-0.
5-0.
So congratulations to the boys. They stay undefeated.
Undefeated.
And still on a heck of a run this season.
Yeah.
I talked about it a little bit. I didn't have you here yesterday with me, but
No.
we talked about it a little bit. These guys.
Had some adulting to do.
Yeah, that's okay. They're killing it, man. They're bringing home all the hardware from the tournaments. They're winning their matches on the road here at home. That's what you need to do. So
Muskingham, that was 2 years in a row they took that trophy.
yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So congratulations to Cuyahoga Falls. They made them work for it, like Coach said. You can't
Absolutely. Can't give nothing away.
no, absolutely not. Operate within your means, one shot at a time, and there you have it, man. 95 pins turned into about 12 or 15 or whatever it was at the end, but definitely a pretty good match, just what we expected. Girls are finishing up there on 7 and 8. Cuyahoga Falls girls 108 in the 9th with a spare in the 10th. Wadsworth girls 124 in the 9th, strike 9 in the 10th for them. Girls are going to easily win here at home.
Yes, they are. So that's a double victory. Boys and girls take a win.
Yep. So I believe the girls, if I remember right, did the girls? Boy, now I can't remember. Yeah, girls won. Sorry. Varsity won last night. I think the JV girls lost. The JV boys lost in a close match.
Close one.
It was pretty close, yeah.
Aubrey picking up that 10.
Aubrey makes her spare, 144 for the girls. We're going to grab the scores for the girls and then wrap this thing up.
Absolutely.
While we wait, John's going to give us our thanks to Wadsworth.
Thanks to Wadsworth Cable Television. I'd like to thank WCTV and John Bernard for allowing us the equipment to be able to bring this to you. Like Jason said, if you have any questions you want to ask on the air, we'll answer on the air. Go ahead and shoot them over to Colony on Facebook and ask us a couple questions. We'd love to hear from you. And here comes the girls' scores at you now.
All right, we got our girls' final scores. Game 1, Baker for Wadsworth, 100. Game 2, 201. Game 3, 144. Wadsworth shoots a total Baker of 445, a total individual score of 1673, and a total match score of 2118. Cuyahoga Falls, Game 1, Baker, 75. Game 2, 120. And Game 3, 125. They shoot a Baker total of 320. Total team score of 1307 and a total match score of 1627. Wadsworth girls win by over 400, it looks like. 400 and...
That's solid.
Yeah. Both teams moved to 5-0. So like we said, congratulations to both the Lady Grizzlies.
And the boy Grizzlies?
The boy Grizzlies? Are we going to call them the boy Grizzlies? The men Grizzlies? Not sure, but yeah, we'll come up with something for them.
They haven't graduated high school yet. They can't be men.
Yeah. There you go. All right, everybody. We want to thank you for watching again. I'm Jason. Thanks, John, for joining me. And we'll catch you guys back here after the first of the year.
That's right. Happy New Year.
Yeah, January 7th. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time from the Colony.